Okay. Good morning, guys, and welcome to our PM session for the subject ITPE 3. Our topic will be on a deep dive on Universal Windows Platform. And first things first for this afternoon, our objectives are as follows. Number one, we're going to discuss Universal Windows Platform in a depthly. Number two, value the importance of a Universal Windows Platform in desktop applications development. And number three, understand the basics of Universal Windows Platform and its applications to Windows 10. So basically, it all started with Windows Runtime. And when you speak about Windows Runtime, refers to the cross-platform homogeneous application architecture, which supports development in C++, CX, C Sharp, VB.NET, and JavaScript. Now, when we speak about Windows Runtime, or the shortcut for this is WinRT, no? So WinRT is referring to Windows Runtime. And it is natively supporting both the x86 architecture, which is the 32-bit of the Windows platform, and ARM architecture. So trivia, guys, ARM architecture is used in your cell phones, no? So some important features are, number one, it was first introduced in Windows Server 2012 in September 2012. And Windows RT, or Windows Runtime API, provide access to all core platforms featuring JavaScript, C Sharp, Visual Basic, and C++. And that Windows RT component supports multiple languages and APIs such as native, managed, and script languages. So the technology for Windows Runtime is just the automatic leveling for the runtime applications. And this is inadequately belong to your developmental platform, which your C or your Visual.NET is running. Another feature on the Universal Windows Platform is UWP itself, wherein we'll be able to discuss about an application that is built upon its native language, which is first introduced in Windows 8 as the Windows Runtime. So in Windows 10, this refers to this Universal Windows Platform, or the UWP for short, was introduced, which further advances the Windows Runtime model. So in Windows 8.1, WinRT for the first time was aligned between Windows Phone 8.1 application, which is why nasubong Windows Phone, and 8.1 application with the help of Universal Windows 8 application to target both Windows Phone and Windows application using the shared code base. Actually, your Windows Phone was scrapped because it doesn't really provide the services that is being provided by Android. And what Microsoft did was to target Android applications as well. So wala nanda gin padayon ya Windows Phone nanda, pero nag-align sanda sa Android application. In Windows 10 Unified Core, which is known as the Windows Core now, has reached to a point where Universal Windows Platform provides common application platform available on every device that run Windows 10. So in Figure 2, on your module, you can see there the Windows Core, and its subsidiaries are as follows: the desktop devices, phone devices, and Xbox devices. So you can find that on Figure 2. Universal Windows Platform not only can the Windows RT API that common to both devices, but also including the 32-bit and .NET API, which are specific to the device family that is running on application. So during the installation of your Visual Studio .NET, applications are being run on the background. So the .NET applications running on your background is the backbone of all APIs that is running on Windows 10. So without .NET API, you cannot use the code for Visual Studio applications. Next in line is devices supported by Windows 10. And devices supported with Windows 10, it all started with Windows 8.1 and Windows Phone 8.1 target application as an operating system. But but either Windows or Windows Phone. In Windows 10 application do not target operating system, but they target one or more device families. And nowadays, at this point in time, Microsoft is launching their Windows 11. So that seems to divulge us into thinking that what another applications can Windows 11 provide us with in terms of device API application running on WinRT. So manamdom kita kada guys. We will just wait and see. Device family have their own API as well, which add functionality for that particular device family. You can easily determine all these devices within the device family on your applications that can be installed and run from Windows Store. The Windows Store nowadays has become the marketplace for application that is being run on Windows family. So therefore, when you make an application such as that one, uh, you can actually solve this or deploy this in Windows Store. So sa mga Android devices tana may dyan sa nga Play Store, aton tana sa Windows nga ubraon naton nga application, i-deploy naton sa Windows Store. So there are hierarchical representation of device family. You can find it out on figure 3 on your module. As you can see there, we have Windows 10 devices, and on cascading are as follows: desktop, mobile phone, Xbox, IoT, IoT headless, Surface Hub, and holographic. Now let's talk about the advantages of UWP, or your Windows Universal Platform, which provides a handful of things for developers. So they are, number one operating system and one unified core for all devices. One operating system inadequately corresponds to the unification of all devices. When we speak about one unified core for all devices, you can deploy one application, one software for all kinds of devices. Number two, one app platform to run the applications across every family. One platform means there's only one area in which you're going to concentrate or on application. Do not go to other places, but to this app platform nanda, which is the Windows Store, which you're going to run the applications across every family, wherein you can have a number of devices which is running on the following. So if you deploy it on a laptop, you can also deploy it on a desktop, on your phone, or on a tablet. Number three, the data center to submit application and dashboard. So you'll be given a dashboard wherein you can control the development of your application. One store for all devices. So this is your Windows Store, and all of the codes and the tools that you needed for development is found there. So to set up for UWP development, which we are going to demonstrate later on, these are the following. A, go to Start and Settings. B, select Update and Security. C, select for developers. And D, click on Developer Mode. For your activity number 2, what you're going to do is to refer to the setup for UWP development number 3. You're going to follow the steps on activating developer mode and provide a screenshot of each step you will take. So your activity is entitled Enable Development Mode 102. For your code of the day, what is the color theme of your module in ITPE 3? The is all blue. Okay. Ad astra per sapientia, it means to the stars through knowledge. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so thank you very much for attending our class this afternoon. And now we are going to have a demonstration on how are we going to make your activity number 2, Enable Development Mode 102. So what we're going to do is to show our screen. Okay. So let me put the here are the steps. What you're going to do is go to the start menu and then click settings. Your settings is found at the upper portion of your power. Then click settings, go to update and security, and then you look for developers. So for developers is found at the lower portion of the menu. Click it, and then you can see there developer mode. Now, if it is turned off, what you're going to do is to turn on the developer mode. Upon turning on developer mode, you will have a window which says turning on developer mode, including installing and running application from outside the Microsoft Store. Could expose your device and personal data to risk or harm your device. Turn developer mode on. The answer is yes. So there, you can turn on your developer mode has been turned on already. Then do not click on other menus. Then you press exit. And there you go. You have activated your developer mode. So during the a session wherein you're going to enable the developer mode, don't forget to take screenshot and copy paste it in your Word and convert it to PDF and then name the file name activity number 2. So that will be your activity number 2 and upload it to your Google Classroom. So for questions, yes. So amo lang to mo on ninyo guys. I-turn on lang ninyo yung developer mode for the second activity naton. Wala na. So more or less, amo lang to. Okay, so do you have any questions guys about our activity number 2? Okay, so that's about it, no? I'm hoping that you started now your activity number 2. And hapos man lang siya guys, actually. The real challenge will be on us next meeting or next week because during that time, ma-start na gid kita developing. Okay, so very good. As I was expecting, you finished it by group, no? Pero the screenshots is to be shared within your group mates only. All right? And then don't forget to write the names of your group members at the bottom, ang sadalom bala, at the bottom portion of your activity so that I can recognize who are your group members. So for those people who has not have or doesn't have any group mates yet, please endeavor yourselves to group accordingly. Or please tell me that you don't have any group mates so that I can hook up you to your classmates. So I would like you to to ask permission from you guys that I will post your data, your names and your telephone numbers on our FB group so that they will contact you or your classmates can contact you. Is it okay with you? Para makakontak ka mo kananda guys or makashare ka mo ka mga emails or iba ninyo nga So I will just post it there. The data came from I think sa kay Doc Alingalan kag kay Sage. So i-post ko lang siya, naka spreadsheet pero i-convert ko siya sa PDF so that makita ninyo. Okay, so some more questions?
Sir,
Yes, Braden John.
di ba tong sa capstone study, wala to due date, sir, no?
Supposedly the due date for that will be on Saturday. However, extend naton until Sunday.
Sige, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oo, pero if you cannot accommodate it, it's okay. Basta you can pass it na. I know that medyo mabudlay gawa to. And so pwede man ano guys as soon as matapos ninyo ipasa nyo lang. Kung if ever nga late siya, okay lang basta napasa nyo lang gid. Importante abi guys maano ko kamo ka grade, matawan. Otherwise kung hindi gid ka mo magpasa do ka ano no gid. Don't worry about it what I mean about wala deadline is you can actually ma-set kita deadline pero as much as possible maskin late ka mo ipasa nyo lang gid. Amo daya bot ko ang balon. Ay ano guys, importante abi may grade ka mo. So hindi ta ka mo matawan ka grade kung hindi nyo pag-ipasa. So sa ano ninyo nga wala deadline, I think some of your classmates has already nag-ayo man sanda guys ka extend. So nag-extend kita until Sunday pa man. However, if you cannot pass it on time, so I think hindi nyo lang pagpabuyan-buyanan lang. Please pass it so that I can give you your grade na. Anyway, do you have a groupmate na? May groupmates na kamo? So it's up to you guys to group yourselves and meet. If you want to meet, okay lang. If you don't want to meet, you just make a meet video call, just like this one, or you can call them or video call them through Zoom or to Google Meet, so that you can actually collaborate on the project. Anyway guys, I have posted there the steps. Nakita nyo man to guro sa FB group ninyo. And pasensya lang gid no kay gabi medyo nagpalpak ya code of the day naton. Nasabtan doon ninyo yung code of the day ninyo. So that was posted I think mga 8:40 until this noon lang siya. The reason for that nga mo da is because of the internet connection karang gabi. Medyo naghinay na siya. Anyway, code of the day, pwede man maskin i-check out lang niyo maskin late na and pass the for the code of the day for this one, I will actually I can activate this afterwards. And supposedly it's 7 to ano pa. Pero sige lang. I-activate lang natin after ka ng after kadaya, then you can answer it until 10 p.m. Karon sa gabi for the subject ITPE 3. So thank you guys for attending. I think that is all, no? Why naman siguro gid? Yes, Sunday. Oo, tuya doon Sunday sa hindi sa FB page diya sa Google Classroom ninyo ipasa. Tuya sa Google Classroom ninyo ipasa ya activity. Okay? So some more ano nga data man? Ang tanan ninyong activity sa Google Classroom ninyo ipasa?
Ang contacts namon sir kag ang tong
yung contact na to sa sa FB page. Yeah, activity tanay tanan nga activity guys sa classroom ho. Sige. Okay, so sige, bantayan nyo lang ninyo guys ha. Tulad code of the day and then ang sa classroom ninyo ang contact numbers. So pero hindi nyo pag-abusuran ang ang contact number ninyo ha, base trippingan nyo bala classmate ninyo ha. So may cybercrime law bala kita. May cybercrime law na. So amo da. Sige guys, bye-bye. Thank you for attending. Vincent and Braden John. Okay, so okay, thank you guys and God bless good. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. See you next time. See you next meeting, guys. I will stop the recording and